Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 16 of the second season of Geass today. So this last episode had a lot of information and it was really amazing to get all of these things revealed, but at the same time it was a bit confusing because I had to follow everything and I tried to understand as much as possible, and by the end of the video I was actually wrong about some of the things. But yeah, I went back and searched for some of the those things that got explained to understand them better. And I understood that CC couldn't be killed by Lelouch because he still hasn't mastered this Geass power. So what she mentioned was that she went to Charles because he was the one who could do it. Like no other partner that CC had was able to master this Geass power, so that's why she had to rely on Charles right now. Like he was right there, so she was going to take that opportunity to die, and she wanted to do this mostly because she already lived for a long time and she had to deal with a lot of people that she loved dying. So of course that really affects you, and it's really surprising that she was able to remain sane for so long. But yeah, it was really interesting to learn all of these things. But in the end, Lelouch wasn't going to allow Charles to kill her, so that's why he really committed himself and broke out of this place that he was sent to before by CC. And yeah, he's going to try and do things differently maybe. But it was also interesting to get these perspectives out of the out of Charles, and how he was telling Lelouch that he was not really doing things in a good way either. Like he was telling some things that are actually true, like how Lelouch was lying all the time, and how is using this zero personality in order to disguise himself and lie to others. And it's like Lelouch doesn't really bother with it because he thinks that it's just how the world is. Like people lie to each other. So yeah, it's something that I can agree with Charles with this, because in the end Lelouch already tricked a lot of people, and he ended up losing a lot of people that he loved as well, like Euphemia and Shirley now. So yeah, it was definitely really good to watch this last episode, and it's still going to be really hard for me to explain everything, of course. But I feel like right now I have at least a better idea of what is actually happening, and that whole situation with CC, and basically they're all meeting these three guys. So yeah, that also explains why Charles was able to steal Vivi's code. Cici mentioned, when you master this Geass power, it enables you to do some really big things, and one of them is being able to kill these immortal people. So yeah, it was definitely really great to learn all of these things, and I feel like this was such a big transition in the anime because we are getting all of these explanations about things that we never really saw any details before. Like we knew about this Sword of Acacia and how Charles was normally here, and I'm not too sure, but this Sword of Acacia, I don't know if this is actually the place that gives this Geass power, the origin of it. I'm not too sure because Lelouch mentioned that this was a place that disrupted people's thoughts. So it was, I don't know, when he was being sent in this elevator or something, he was being sent to this place where he got these memories of CC. It felt like he was going through this Geass power. So it feels like this place is a different. I don't want to say a different dimension, but it's like a place where this Geass power comes from or something. It's really hard for me to know this, but yeah, it's just something that I'm guessing right now. And as I said in the last video, I'm positive that these next episodes will help me on understanding the situation a lot better. And in the end, I just hope that I understand as much as possible, of course. But even if I miss some things, I mean, I can still get some explanations. And in the end, as long as I end up understanding everything, or at least most of it, I'm completely fine. Of course, it's really hard to get all of the details the first time you watch something, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to watch this anime again because of all of those bad things happening with Euphemia and Shirley, but I probably will watch some of the scenes most likely. And yeah, in the end, I just really want to enjoy these last episodes. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this anime, and I really want to see how exactly this is going to end. And right now, I actually don't know what to think about Charles anymore because at the start, I was really hating on him because of his actions and how he was like just really selfish and wanting to dominate over this world. But we have been learning through these past episodes that he made this agreement with his brother at the time, apparently, that they weren't going to lie to each other. And the thing is, it's also one of the things that Charles mentioned before, and that I was not really understanding about how he was. Explaining to Lelouch this thing about there only being one person, and this I think implies that you are basically that one person. Like, if there was no lies around the world, that makes you that person. So it's not like you're going to be someone else. So yeah, it's then again really hard for me to explain, and even in English because it's not my mother's language, I guess. So yeah, it's still going to be nice to understand more and more about this through all of these episodes. So with this, I'm really excited to start this next episode. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Hmm. It is as well. Yeah, this is quite a situation. I mean, now apparently CC doesn't. She's not herself anymore. Like, I mean, she lost her memories or something, or she's like a completely different person. I don't know what exactly happened. But yeah, she thinks that Lelouch is her new master and stuff. So something definitely happened. And also with Charles, as I was saying, I don't know what to think about him anymore. I don't know if he's really a bad guy or not. Right now, it feels like he was trying to do something good. Like he didn't want any more lies in this world. But I'll still need to watch more. And I wonder, is Charles the only one who mastered the Geass power so far? I want to believe so, but I'm not sure. I feel like a lot more things are still going to be explained. And hopefully, this doesn't reach the point where Cece dies. I understand her pain, but I don't want her to be gone. Hmm. He's not there right now. Well, that's good. And I like Nunali's position on this, trying to make things fair for everyone. Oh. So that's what happened. Yeah, he destroyed that whole place, so. Can't get out of there. Um, really? Damn, poor Sissy. It's just like completely different. Oh. Don't tell me she doesn't have any more powers and she's like, I don't know. Back to before she got the Geass power. Damn. Yeah, you say that to her. And she lost her sister. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. That can't happen. United Federation of Nations? Hmm. Getting a lot of countries involved. She's not used to it. It's like she's her older self right now. When she was not used to this. It was so sad for her. I wonder if she will keep being close to that doll. Oh, is that a special pizza? She loves that. It's going to be totally new for her right now. Hmm. I still want to understand this situation better with CC. She loves it, of course. Damn, she's so different right now. She doesn't know many of these things. Most of this didn't exist at that time, so. Oh. Hmm. Ooh. Who's this guy? Bradley? Oh, Knight of Ten. Yeah. Hmm. Damn. Already preparing. What is Suzaku going to do though? He's going to mess with these ones. The Vampire of Britannia? Hmm. Man, I already ate this guy. Hmm. Really? So he's going to use Gren now? Hmm. Belongs to Callan though. Ooh. That's a really big responsibility. Hmm. I'm actually thinking about something right now, but I don't know if I'm right or not. About Lelouch's mother. I don't know if the same thing happened to her. If she had this power to give the Geass power to others, and she was immortal, and was killed by her partner. I'm not too sure. Something like that might have happened to her. This is so adorable like this. But still, I wonder what exactly is her situation. Yeah, at such a young age, dealing with all of this. Yeah, something big is about to happen. Big war. Oh? Oh, damn. She likes him. He's alive, so... What exactly happened to Violetta? Well, who is there? And the other ninja? The world is changing, that's for sure. Oh, damn. Damn. That's big. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, that was just in the TV, okay. Oh, damn. It's about to happen. Yeah, let's see what happens. A bit scared as well. Whoa! He's back. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Getting real. So how did he... Yeah, she's going to be in the middle of the war zone, so. Hmm. Yeah. Holy, really? You really did that? Shouldn't. Yeah, she has those memories. Or she's in that state right now. Damn. Hmm. Is he thinking about Suzaku? Yeah. Suzaku. Hmm. Yep. He already knows. Yeah. Ooh. Damn. Don't know what exactly is going to happen, but hopefully it's not a trap. These episodes are being really, really awesome. And yeah, this is going to be really dangerous for Nunole because she's right in the middle of the zone where the war is going to happen. I really hope they manage to protect her. But yeah, I still want to understand this better. Like, I remember what happened in the previous episodes, but I don't know why exactly Sissy went back to the state when she was like before she got the Geass power. She's back to that. In terms of like mentally, she's at that time when she was a slave. So Damn. I'm not too sure, like, what caused it. I don't even know if she still has any sort of power, if she's still immortal. Like, I'm not too sure. It's some of those things I really hope that they explain in the next episodes. But yeah, either way, we saw how Charles managed to get out of that place. Apparently, he was, or at least that's what Lelouch thought, that he was trapped in there in the Sword of Acacia because he destroyed most of that place. So maybe he just got stuck and couldn't get out. But he's apparently out, unless that's a recording, but I don't know. Like, we'll see about that. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. But yeah, he really made a good statement. If Lelouch is ready to either win everything or lose everything, because this war is pretty much going to decide a lot of things, and whoever wins this is, as he said, going to control the world. But yeah, really hope that something like good happens. I know that I keep asking this, and I'm also afraid of saying this right now because normally when I say this, some bad things happen. But yeah, hopefully they will manage to do this in a way that doesn't kill a whole lot of people. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be casualties, of course. Hopefully not innocents, but I don't know what will happen. In the end, there's going to be a war, and they're going to try and liberate Japan. So yeah, that's going to be really like I'm going to. I'm really excited to watch that, like just to see what exactly is going to happen, if they are going to succeed or not. But it's definitely going to be really tricky. They are going to be against the whole Britannia, so all of these knights, they are going to be here, and they are going to protect this specific place, this area 11. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. I don't know what exactly Suzaku is thinking, but it was interesting to see that Lelouch wanted to rely on Suzaku because in the end is probably one of his few true friends. Like they were friends 8 years ago, and like all of these unfortunate things happened. But in the end, both of them wanted the same thing, like a better world and stuff. But they wanted to do it in different ways. So Suzaku never really wanted a war or anything. He just wanted to change people from inside, like change this Britannia Empire from the inside. While Lelouch, he took the more like extreme route, I guess, like just overcoming and defeating all of these people in Britannia and ridding Japan from them. But yeah, it's in the end, I hope that they do like things together. Maybe Suzaku will decide to do the right thing. I'm not saying that he has been wrong, but it's pretty clear that he's been really confused, and like this moment with Colin as well, that was pretty clear. But yeah, we'll see what exactly happens. I'm definitely curious to see the situation with Nunnally. I really hope that nothing bad happens to her. Like, please, not Nunnally. I mean, she really doesn't deserve anything bad to happen to her. She shouldn't even be in this position. She's literally being used by Charles. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm really curious to see what will be the outcome of this war, as we see that a lot of countries are going to work together with the Black Knights. And it was interesting to also see that by the end, like when this is over, I think they were already planning. There was this agreement that everyone would be like all of these countries would be like dismantling their military power. So there would be no more wars, I guess, and the Black Knights would be in charge of doing that because they were like not related to any country. So yeah, it was definitely interesting to learn all of that. This episode was really amazing to watch. And yeah, right now I still really want to get some answers. Hopefully the next episodes will give more of them. So with this, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, so take care guys.